Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this Kickstarter I just got in, Circadians Chaos Order. This was a Kickstarter that had 2 games in it. It was Circadians Chaos Order and Circadians First Light 2nd edition, which I already did a different video on for unboxing it. So now we're going to take a look at this one. This is a Garfield games, which I am a huge fan of the Garfield games, so this was an instant back for me. This one's supposed to be a lot longer and more complicated. So we're going to take a look at that. Sorry, it is a little hard for me to do it here, but it says it is 2 to 5? Yeah, 2 to 5 players, sorry. 2 to 4 hours to play for ages 12 plus. I know that was kind of hard to make out there. Here we go. Let's jump into this. This is supposed to be like a worker placement-esque game based in the same alien factions as Circadians First Light. So we're going to take a look at this. It is a heavy box, so I'm expecting either a lot of cardboard. I'm going to say a lot of cardboard. Let's go with a lot of cardboard. Rulebook's pretty thick here. So we got the introduction here. We got the components. Here. That way I'm not... We got the components here. Sorry about the glare there. We got the main board, the cards, the setup, which is 2 pages. And then we have the round structure and set prices. Then we have action phases, which looks like 4 pages. Then we got a couple pages of combat with some battle examples. Then we have a gain income, check relics, and then just further rules, iconography, and a quick guide. Because what I understand, and I guess we'll see it better on the board, is it's going to be a thing where everybody goes through these actions one at a time on each turn and makes for a longer game because each person can do the stuff. I'm assuming these are the different races that you play, and I'm sure I'm going to butcher these. Draic, Zakaro, the Circadians, humans basically, Oxataya, the AI, and Lyran. Or Lyran? I'm not sure what these are. They look like maybe some type of tuck boxes that I'm going to have to build. I'm not going to go through and do each of them right now. I thought I'd put one folded in together to kind of show, and this looks like the top along with the bottom, which shows all the components that should be inside of there. And these are just the typical basic ones where I find it easier just to go ahead and fold all these. Like such, and then you're just going to fold these in, and basically I just don't know whether this is supposed to be the first one that folds in or not. I think they just kind of hold each other together. But, yep, you can see there's one there for each of the alien races. Or the, I guess, player or things you could play. Oh, I must have grabbed it. There it is. But you can see there's one for each of them. So, I have to go back and fold all those. Alright, let's get back to the actual what's in the box. Alright, we got a bunch of cardboard here. Just trying to get it out. And you can see, is that a player board? I'm hoping that's, yeah, okay. So that's a player board. I was like, I'm hoping it's not kind of like Circadian Lights where it was like a bunch of board segments that go together. But you have your own individual player board where I understand you're going to have stuff on here and you're going to be trying to remove it. I like those style of games or those type of games. And then it looks like we got some hexes here we're probably going to end up fighting over or doing things on. Then we have another player board with some more tiles. This is probably where a lot of the cardboard's going to be, is tiles, I'm assuming. Because if it's a tile game, then we're going to have a ton of tiles for the exploring or fighting over. So that's probably where a lot of this weight in this box was in the cardboard. Yep, I'm already seeing some more tiles. It looks like some type of thing I'm going to have to put together. Maybe a combat dial in the vein of like Scythe to a degree. Yeah, there's some type of... It looks like this is going to attach to this somehow. Well, probably the other way around. Hey, how about that? Yeah, probably going to be up here. Well, let me remove that. Probably going to be something up here to where you show how you're going to be doing your combat and whatnot. I'm assuming. A different colored backs there, so probably how the tiles are laid out. Yeah, I can already tell this is going to be a ton of cardboard to punch out. And who I'm probably going to want to play. I like playing humans, even in role-playing games and stuff. So I'm probably going to want to play Circadians. I mean, I'm going to want to play them all. Well, that wasn't as many tiles as I was thinking. Actually, I didn't see that many hexes, so... a little worrisome there. All right, I'll come back to the box here. Let me get zoomed out here and show you the board. All right, sorry, that's about as wide out as I can get. I guess that's why we didn't see that many hexes, because it looks like the board's already got the hexes on there. Maybe those are just hexes for varying up the game a little bit. There's a lot going on this board, and without having played the game, I have no clue what we're looking at. So you can see here we got the main area we're going to be probably fighting over and doing things with and getting resources with. And then I noticed that each race has like a little segment where it shows different points and whatnot. And this one's down at the bottom. Let's see if I can get that to do this. But you can see them here. And then there's something going on over here. Oh, that's another race. Yeah, so that's all the races. So they each have their own little thing. And then where the meat of the game is going to be, I'm assuming. And this is a 6-segment fold-out board. It's a pretty big board, man. I'd see about maybe getting a playmat or something. But from what I understand, this is going to be everything. And it looks like it may actually be tracks. Because what's going to happen, from what I understand in the game, is you're going to go through each of these. And each person's going to do their stuff. Well, maybe not, because it looks like maybe this is where you're at. Who knows? It's hard to determine. But from what I understand, these are all the actions that are going to be done every turn. And each person's going to do each of these things. So you're going to move down, you're going to set prices. Then you're going to discover. Then you're going to build. Then you're going to harvest. Then you're going to recruit. Move. Combat, gain income, check relics, which I'm assuming is what you're fighting over. So it's supposed to be a long game. Oh, so it's supposed to be a long game because everybody's doing that stuff. All right, back to the game. Well, we got these things. There's some type of big, chunky, wooden things with numbers on them. And then we have what looks like the bits for each race, maybe the color / bits for each race. So we have, oh, so I'm throwing them around in here. We got some type of, looks like a small type of building. Bigger building, same bigger building. So it looks like different types of buildings. I already showed that. Then we just have some cubes, along with probably a marker. And there's the purple one. And then, if you played Circadians First Light, you already know this is probably a resource, or I'm assuming this is just the energy resource with small and larger ones. Same with this, another resource from that game. This is the Player bits. Player bits. Player bits. More player bits. And then it looks like we have meeples in each of the races. And I'll try to open up one of each of these. I went and pulled out the meeples for each. Now the Circadians, or the humans, had this one unique in there, but they also didn't have as many bits, so I'm assuming they get less workers. And then these are the ones for each of the alien races. Then they have a bag of what looks like little mountain ranges, probably to put some barriers between hexes. Then we have some standees, along with the things for making the dials. And then some cards. Alright, so we got 2 dice here. They look similar. They got 2 sides with the 2 fists. They got a fist with a shield, 4 fists, and then 2 sides with 3 fists. So I'm assuming attack and defense. Next, we have, it says Intel. So I'm not sure really what this is all about. And then I noticed these, they say like one thing on one side and then the opposite side shows some stuff. So like spirited, optimistic, expeditious, resilient, seclusive, proficient, mobile, tactical, militarized, covert, hostile, assertive, aggressive, destructive, copious, cunning, symbiotic, subterranean, and resourceful. And then next, we have 2 different groupings of cards. One's with these backs. And I'm assuming these are just what you're going to be fighting over. Or maybe these are the combat cards and these show you the random numbers or random things that happen in the combat. And you can just see there's a variance of different artwork and different numbers. And I'm assuming what happens with the stuff. Then we have, which these are double-sided also. And you can just see there's different ones. I'm assuming these are the people you are playing. And maybe your leader or your leaders. But they are different front and back. Thank you for watching and have a great day.